Hey everybody, it's Carter here from Carter's Outdoor World. This past weekend, we took and we rented a mini excavator, brought it out to our timber, did a whole bunch of work, and well, I recorded this video. My GoPro, it's a Hero 8 Black. Love the thing. But I'm gonna show you everything that we did with that mini excavator, how useful it is. We just got an awful lot done. So as you can see, coming up here, we have all of the, not necessarily terracing, but waterworks where we don't get near as much erosion coming down through the timber there, because it comes right off the cornfield and just destroys everything going down through the timber. So we did that work. Also made it a lot easier to get into the timber. Coming down through the bottom here, right in that big area there, the circle, we planted a whole bunch of sunflower seeds. Deer really liked them. They ate them all last year. Right there. There's our bridge. We built that. We've done last year. From here, the trail is pretty much all new, because before it really didn't go anywhere. It just went right up to a food plot spot that is right there to the right. From here, it is new. Made both ways here. Then again, that mini excavator is just amazing. It basically can do anything. Got all this area cleared out. Good sunlight coming down through there. It'd be a good area for a food plot. Firewood stack there. That thing is good for doing dirt work, hauling, moving trees. Basically everything, as long as it's not too big of a job. We got this here all quote-unquote terraced out, where we get across. There's two big ditches that went through there. Never been able to never been able to cross there if it weren't for that thing. The goal with this thing was to make it to where we could get all the way around the fence lines, to where we'd be able to check everything, get anywhere we wanted in the timber. And again, everything from here is just all new. This was all in 3 days. All the work that I'm showing you has all been done in 3 days. From 7 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. This bend here, that bend there is bad, and we're gonna have to take that. Coming down through here, this stuff's all new too. We've never really had a way to get down through with the side-by-sides before. Nothing really able to get down there. There were some good areas down in the bottom there for food plots, but there's no really way to get down there. Good potential, but no way. Now we're able to get down through there. We'll go the other way up here in a little bit. There's another trail that we can go down, so I want to try to show you everything. Again, this is coming down through the bottom. Really nice area. We're very fortunate that our grandpa lets us use the 40 acres that they have. We all worked on it together. Right there, we have good youth season spot down on that bluff over there. That's where I killed my first deer.
The bluff there is a good landmark, so anyone that knows out here.
See all these tree piles everywhere. We try to move the trees into piles when we go to cut them down. Make like brush piles. It's good cover for the deer. This ditch crossing here, it was really bad. We would never been able to get across it. It was so deep. It'll probably wash away, but it'll stay there for now, so. Creek that runs down through there, it isn't like an actual creek. It's all the fields tiled in, but it's always running. Cleared all that area around it now. That path there right in front of us, we made that too. That does not go anywhere. That goes up to an exit into the cornfield, so there's no need for us to go up there. But we did make that path too. Again, that bluff up there, that was the one I was talking about. Still down in the bottom here. It's a good spot. It's like major traffic comes down through there, eating animals. But as what we're coming up on here is a crossing that we had to make, or else we'd have to go all the way around to get to the other side. We'd have to go across the bridge, up and around. And there's actually another crossing that we made earlier this year. But this crossing here, it didn't take that long to make with that mini hoe. It really helped. We just dug out the sides, made it, because it's a rock bottom there. You can drive right over it, no problem. But it works. It works like it's supposed to. So, and again, all of this stuff is new trail that's been done in 3 days. A lot of dirt and trees and everything's been done in 3 days. From here, this trail here, this was made before. We had this made before already. But again, that was as far as we could go before, because you couldn't cross the creek on the other side, so there was no reason to go up. And actually, to the left right now, there's a trail that goes up along that side, but that was already there also. Side by side is one of the most useful things you can have out on a piece of land. You get an awful lot of places. You can get fast too. So I'd recommend one. we're gonna come up on this dirt work here. We did. The way to get up there was horrible before. You had to climb a steep bank. But this creek crossing here we made out of cinder blocks. This would have been earlier last year, but the cinder blocks, all 50 to 70 pounds or so each one. It was a pain in the butt to get them down there and in, but it works like it's supposed to. That area likes to kind of sink down. The cinder blocks do what they're supposed to, so we're able to cross. This was already made because you get down in here.
You can go faster through this. This is already done.
Lots of potential for food plot in the area that you see a lot of sun. You probably end up putting a food plot in. Down there in the bottom there's a wildlife feeder too. Corn and sunflower seeds, even just nutrition pellets and alfalfa pellets put in there and they'll eat. But salt blocks, we put salt blocks out there. Again, this trail was already there. Coming up here, this stuff, the entrance here was there before, but there is some stuff up here that is newer.
I didn't even know you did this.
Like there's that path there, that's new. That wasn't there before. That's so you can get all the way down that fence line. Again, put that stuff there, we can get around the whole timber. If there's a fence that needs to be fixed, we can fix it. It just makes it nice. All this was all done. We did this too. The water would come down through here and make major ditches. So we got all this, put it around it here, dug the dirt up from the sides, and put it in. Trying to minimize as much erosion in the timber as we possibly can. Turn around right up here and go back because we don't want to drag over the winter wheat. All this was seeded down. We seeded all of it down with a big mixture of grasses. Some that'll grow slow, some that'll grow fast. We want something that's going to come in right away to where all of our work doesn't wash away. I mean, that would suck pretty bad. Right there where them two telephone poles are in the ground, the other two sitting there, we're going to put up a deer stand up in there for early muzzleloader, late muzzleloader. It's a good spot. Okay, this trail here was also new. We've made this one before. There was no reason to put one in here before because of the big ditch down here, but now we're able to cross it. Seemed like a good spot for a trail to go down, and else you'd have to go all the way down and around. in order to go get the tractor or just to cut across. We put that little crossing there in. Again, that ditch there was there because the water was coming down through there really fast before. Hopefully with all that work we did up top there, it won't come down as much and will prevent ditches like that coming down through our chimney. That whole trail there was all new. Just put in the shipping container there. We pulled that back with it. The tractor was kind of hard to put in and out of there before. That's where we store it. This trail was already here before. Going down through there, that really wasn't a trail before. It was basically new. This here was all new. You can put that creek crossing in. Get another spot where the water was just standing down through there. Or ditch crossing, sorry, that's not really a creek. Ditch crossing. And the squirrel. Just keeps on running us. Put that ditch crossing in. We seeded all of this stuff down too. Want to minimize as much loss of work as we possibly can. That winter wheat really looks healthy out there.
You're good.
There's a stump there, that's why we gotta be careful.
You're out.
Yeah, coming up through here.
How much more do we
This
have to
really
do?
wasn't needed because that doesn't go anywhere yet, but the next time that we rent the excavator, we will need that. The sky was really pretty that day. This here was there before. It wasn't really established, but it was there. Up there, that's we have two large food plots up there. Coming up to the end of our video here, I would have any questions, you can comment. I'd appreciate it if you could like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if possible. Thank you.